Hey everybody, the reboot is here. Archie #1. We've been talking about it on all kinds of media sites. Everybody's got their panties in a bunch a little bit about it, but the new look is great. Fiona Staples is knocking it out of the park, and you got Mark Waid on writing. You can't go wrong with this book.
In the spirit of San Diego Comic-Con this weekend, I picked Aquaman Sub Diego. This is a trade paperback and it covers the Aquaman stories 15 through 22. And basically an earthquake hits San Diego, the whole thing's underwater. Thousands are dead. Doesn't that sound exciting? Hopefully the same thing won't happen this weekend.
With the success of Marvel Star Wars comics, we have Marvel Star Wars Lando #1, where we follow the origin, kind of an origin story of our very sweet talking, charming smuggler Lando Calrissian, who in this issue is going to try to swindle this very valuable ship. Will he be able to do it? Will he be able to charm his way through it? I don't know, but as long as he's got Lobot by his side, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to get away with it.
DC Comics does it again with Starfire #2. I really enjoyed Starfire #1. Starfire 2 is going to be no exception. The creative team is on point, and I can't wait to read more of this book.
Okay, from Dark Horse, this book is called Negative Space #1. It's a little bit of a darker choice than I would normally go with, as it's about a man who's trying to write a suicide note and experiences writer's block. I don't think we really think of those kind of situations occurring, but check this book out because I know I'm excited to see where things go from there.
One of my picks this week is Mad Max Fury Road, Mad Max #1, where Mad Max, Max himself, is again, it's a prequel to the movie, is trying to find an engine for his Interceptor to finish it off. Where's he gonna find it? Well, at a place where he's gonna have to fight, in the Thunderdome.
From Marvel Comics, we have another Secret War tie-in / miniseries, Civil War #1. I absolutely adored the initial miniseries that happened years ago. This is 6 years after the fact. We have the General Steve Rogers meeting with President Tony Stark to find out if we can come to a resolution to this war. I'm pretty much gonna read this one.
From IDW, this is a nice lighthearted comic right up my alley. As you know, I'm a fan of things like Betty and Veronica. Long Distance, this is issue #2, and it's a story of how this couple met in an airport last issue. Carter met this girl, and now he's flying to Chicago, which could be the longest first date in history. But will the spark still be there? Kind of like a little episode of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I'm excited to check it out.
Oni Press brings him back. Zim #1, Invader Zim, returns. Dib has been waiting for this. He's had all his security out there. He's just, he's gonna come back and do all the evil things that space aliens do. Or will he? I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
Marvel Comics is knocking out these Star Wars books left and right. I'm loving it every moment. This time we have Star Wars Lando #1. We're getting some backstory on Lando Calrissian. I couldn't be more excited. He's one of my favorite characters. It's a must read for me.
From Image Comics this week, we have Starve issue #2. Now, I'm a big fan of food and celebrity chefs, but I've never really seen a book take it to quite a dark side like this, into the celebrity fandom, per se. So check it out and think of it kind of like Anthony Bourdain in a transmit world.
1872 #1 by Marvel has us in a Western-themed boomtown called Timely, where Sheriff Steve Rogers is being put to the test. Is Tony Stark gonna come away from the bottle in time to save Mr. Rogers there, our good old sheriff? Or is he gonna find an end at the end of a 6-shooter?
Okay, honestly, this crossover makes total sense to me. It is Star Trek Green Lantern #1. Green Lantern, they're space cops. Star Trek, they're on a 5-year journey for new worlds and new civilizations. They're bound to run into each other. It's called the Spectrum War. I can't be more excited. It's gonna be awesome.
This is a pretty fun book from Marvel. This is called Runaways, and it takes place at Battle World Institute, and it's all these really genius semi-superheroes, basically, and this issue is their final exam day. But final exam day there means it could be a fight to the death to see who's the strongest. Check it out.
Image Comics Walking Dead #144 has Robert Kirkman's storyline continuing down a path of zombie apocalypse craziness. Comes out this week. I'm a big fan. I don't like to put out any spoilers, so, check it out.